Morning folks, Andy here. Welcome back into this boat engine. So we're going to alter back of this engine where the exhaust comes out, which is that, which was the outlet that came with it, but unfortunately it's no good for us. So we've got to make a new one and then attach socket to it, weld it to it. So we're going to make this plate, copy that, instead of that being like that, we've got a socket that will weld in. So that's what we're going to get on with now, making that. Right, so on the bench I've found some thick walled box section, it's 8mm thick. I have dropped that manifold piece onto it, marked out the 4 bolt holes and the centre hole, cut that out with a core drill, and then I put the rotor broach on and cut the 4 bolt holes out. We then simply put the socket in, fill it, weld that all the way around, and seal it on the other side as well, just for good measure, and that's it. But once that's done, all we do is cut that actually out of the box section, and it's done. I don't know what happened on this, the recording stopped for some reason, but anyway, that's it. It's a simple job, simple flange with a socket on it, really, nothing hard about it. Just comparing it to the original, it's fine. What's the socket? That's going to be welded in, so that fits fine. You can see the 4 holes in the flange. So all we need to do now is go and fetch some glue and we'll stick it in. Right, so we'll just fit the plate on temporarily, a couple of bolts in it. Right, so that's the plating. So now this, if it comes out, it can come out straight like that, or we can angle it, cut this and angle that, because it is going up there. So it might be best if we get a bit of an easier way up. Because this socket I can just cut, it's going to get welded and it can be cut whatever we want there. I didn't actually use that in the end. I got a curved fitting, so it had a sweep up to the angle coming down from the exhaust, that way it went through the side of the hole. Right, so we'll make the stop fitting to go around it first. So measure diameter, which is 120, give or take a couple of mil. So we take that 120, times it with pi, 3.14. We'll cut the steel off, and we'll put it in roller, and we'll make a circle out of it. Okay, so we've got a roll there, going to put tabs on it so it pulls together with a bolt. Well, 2 tabs on it, but it's done it, that little roller. So we've got that to that now. What it wants is 2 tabs on it with holes in. So tab on that one, tab on that one, pulled together then with a bolt. So I'll make a couple of tabs, drill holes in, 2 tabs, just knock that round a little bit more, and then that's it, we made the clamp. I have just welded both ends of that flat bar back together, just a couple of tacks, and then you pop them back in the roller, run it round again, and you get a true circle. I was trying to just knock it with the hammer, but it didn't work, but it's done a true circle now, just by running it round the roller again and then just cutting your tacks off. Right, we've got that made now, a couple of tabs on it, it'll pull together. So here we go. That goes on top like that. Little bolt, 2 washers, Bob's Anti-Mary. Right, that's that done now. The bolt's a bit longer. That don't matter for the time being. So that's got that fastened on. So now it's going to go through the hole, and we'll then need legs down here, and that might go that way or that way, I don't know yet. We'll have a look. Right, so I've just tie this in the bolt, and I've cut a piece of wood to the correct height, I thought, for the leg support. So now, got some flat bar here, I'm going to make a steel one, and that'll be the leg support that goes onto this bracket. Right, so that's going to weld to that. We will put a stiffener on it. I'm going to drill a couple of holes in it and then bolt it to a bracket on top of the swim. We'll weld the bracket onto the swim and then it will bolt to that, because I don't want it to be just a big thing like that stuck there. If you need, you know, get it out and, I don't know, painting or anything like that, it's going to be in the way. Just get a warm by this fire, it's freezing. It's snowing out there. Okay, so we carried on with that engine, and with the exhaust, we finished making the exhaust connection up to the engine, so we'll have a look at that. So that's the exhaust outlet welded around. Okay, so that's what we like at the moment. Ready to make the connection up down there. So we've got a flexi pipe there, and getting a couple more bits, because fortunately next door to us there's a hydraulic place and they sell all the fittings and what have you. So we've just got to get a couple more components, and they'll bent pipe if we need to and what have you. So they're going to come round and have a look. So we get the connections down to that. And there we have the exhaust coupled up. It's quite a simple connection. There are the sockets welded into the hull and welded around both sides. Then we've got a nipple and then a coupling straight onto the threads on the exhaust there. All along we've got a support made, that's on, and then comes out 22.5 degree bends down to a socket, braided flexible hose, so you've got a bit of movement on the engine, and then another fitting that are welded onto that flange. So that's it, complete, that's done. All painting up. We're also going to make a heat cover that goes over it, and it wants wrapping as well in the intermescent material. That's it all bolted in now. It's a bit later on some being made, because we're just putting stuff back in the engine, but that's it. Stainless steel guard around it, and we'll get some, that'll have to get lagged there, that piping. We don't want people getting burnt, getting in and out of the engine bay, so they need to access that weed hatch. Anyway, that's that job done. Right, we'll have a quick look in the engine bay. We've got the exhaust fitted, and also a cover that goes over the aqua drive and the controls for the gearbox. So that's the exhaust fitted with the guard over it, and it's got the exhaust wrap on it, so you're not going to accidentally just touch that and burn yourself. Made that cover there. That covers the important bits down there, so nobody stands on the aqua drive or the control cables and levers for the gearbox, and also it's easier access to get to that weed hatch when you need to. You've got something firm to stand on, you're not tripping over bits and bobs. That'll go for powder coating now. That's it in there. That cover over the aqua drive and that'll get off for powder coating now, and then it can have its rubber feet put on. It's just a lightweight box section. So that's it folks for now on that one. So I'll see you all later, and thanks for liking and subscribing, etc. Ta-ra.